Hi, I'm Delandis. Welcome back to my channel. We are doing makeup today, drag makeup. So watch me go from this to this. Welcome back, welcome back. I am super excited because I have not been here for a makeup tutorial in a while on this channel. So I am excited to be back here doing some makeup. I actually wanted to highlight and showcase a palette that I just got. Now this palette came out a couple of months back, maybe I think towards the beginning of the year. I wanted to explore the Sweet Oasis 35S Morphe palette, and it's pretty fun. It has some really cool colors. It's actually brand spanking new with the plastic and everything. So I'm going to explore this palette with you guys today. And yeah, so let's jump on into this tutorial. But I will say this. I'm going to go ahead and do my base and all of that stuff and just come back to you guys when I am ready for the eyeshadow. So I will see you guys very soon. All right, friends, I am back and I am powdered and foundationed and all of that great stuff. I am setting all of this baby and I'm ready to start on those eyes. I've even started the eyes for you. So I'm going in with Plouise base. I've never tried this. This is also new to me, so I'm really excited to try it to see how it works on me. And yeah, so let's do this. I'm gonna take a tap here on my hand. So ooh, this is very ooh, it's covered, full like coverage. Yes. So this is new to me, so I'm just first time. So I'm going to try to be very careful as I apply it because I don't want to overdo it. But it feels nice. Oh, and a little bit goes a long way. Now, I usually set my eyeshadow base down, but I'm trying to figure out if I should do that with this. Maybe I'll just do it just a little bit for safety. And then I'll go in my finger and just smooth that on out. Oh, it feels good. Whatever you do, just don't crease. Don't crease on me, please. So I did take a little setting powder and just set it down just for safety. That's just me. I just want to make sure I don't this creasing, especially as much as my eyes are hooded. So I want to make sure that it doesn't crease. So I'm going to go back in with that white and I'm going to try to blend that base back with that white here. There we go. Okay. Now the other eye. All right, friends, let's start with this beautiful looking palette. I have not used it yet, so let's see what it does for me. I do use James Charles's palette, so I love that, and it's also a Morphe palette. So let's see what happens here. I am not being sponsored or anything like that. I'm just testing out this palette. There are a lot of beautiful colors that I saw, and I was really interested in these like teal colors and these pinks here. Now I have some pinks and some teals, but I just didn't have enough. I didn't have enough in the combination, so now I'm so happy I have this because it gives me so many more options. So let's play along with this. I never know what my looks are going to be, so let's just try to figure this out, okay? So I think I'm going to start with, see, I don't know. I do like that the names are already stamped to the palette. Usually they've come with, especially the James Charles's palette, it came with the names of them on the plastic. And so what I did was I posted it right there just so that I would know what was happening. But I'm glad that it's here. So this is a good thing. Let's start with, we can always go darker. So let's start with that hibiscus blossoms color. Now, look, I'm black. I've seen a lot of people do some reviews on this and they're just not my complexion. So we're gonna see how they operate on my skin tone. That color right there. We're gonna go into her. I don't know what that's gonna do for me, but we're gonna see. So let's do this. I usually start here, but I'm gonna start a little lower to try to build from there and then just kind of work myself up today. I'm gonna try something different. Different new palette, different techniques, different products, all of that stuff. It's always fun, so let's do it. So look, already too light for me. So I'm going to finish this off and I'm just gonna go in with a, oh, maybe I can build it. We'll see. Are y'all seeing anything? Is it showing up? So this is a light color from me. Yeah, it's a light color, but I'm gonna build that. I'm gonna go a little deeper and see what happens. So this is almost like a diffusing color from me. So that's not really showing up like I want it right now, especially with my base being brown or dark. So let's go in with, I'm gonna switch over to this Private Villa right here, the color next to it. Okay, so let's try that and see what happens there. Again, it's just not really paying off on me, but I'm gonna keep going. I'm really determined to use this pink color. I'm determined, y'all. Okay, you just have to build it. It's still not that deep yet, but again, like I said, I want to start a little lighter, then I'll deepen it up, that crease up, so. But it's now starting to become visible. Yes, honey. The melanin, baby. Let's go in with the Picture Perfect. Again, I don't know these. I'm just trying it. I just really opened the palette and just started working. So I'm going to stay in, and I'm using the same brush because I can. Okay, so staying in that same area. I'm going to darken it up. Okay. Okay. So I will say, this is what I want to say too about this. When you're doing drag makeup and you're blocking out your brows, now understand that texture is going to be a little rough because you can still, although my brows probably on cam, you can't see any of that, but there is a little texture there. So understand that you're probably going to get, it's not going to look as smooth right up close as it does, as it would if I like shaved my brows off and I didn't have any brows. So that's the tough thing sometimes with these looks and trying to make it really smooth and blending, I should say. That's what I'm trying to say, blending. When you're trying to blend and you're blending over glue, you're blending over glue along with like texture. So you do what you gotta do. You do what you can, right? Okay, so now I'm gonna go back into that color above Picture Perfect, which is Private Villa, that I used right before that one. I'm going to tap into that and I'm going to blend out. And I'm going to take it up a little bit, go a little higher. Just kind of follow that shape of that brow. I'm going to tap into another lighter color too, that first color that I started with as well. So I'm just kind of reversing what I did before. Just kind of tapping that a little closer here. So going backwards now. Okay, good, nice. It creates a nice little blend here. That's the thing when you're working with that like dark skin. It's just like, I don't think y'all understand sometimes. When you're working with darker skin, it's hard for these colors to pop like you want them. You just got to keep working until you find. And also too, once you learn the palette, you'll know how much to go with it, especially for me, especially when there's a new palette that I'm working with. Yacht Life, which is that burgundy looking color right yonder. I'm gonna pack it in right there. Now this is where I start to get that patchiness with the whole brow situation I was telling you about, where it doesn't really quite look as smooth as I want it to look. And I'm just gonna pull it in. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it into my V here. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back and blend this with that color that I used before, which was that Picture Perfect. I don't want to put much product on that. I just want to blend with what I already have on there. There's no need to really put more product on it yet. All right, now, so I've blended as much as I think that I can at this point right now. I may go back and do some things, but it is time to, I think I'm going to cut that crease. I am going to go in with that Plouise base again. Again, this is a new product to me. I've never cut with it, so we're going to figure it out. I don't know what shape I'm gonna do, but we're gonna do something. We're gonna do something fun. All right, so I'm gonna set this down here. And let's pray that this does not crease. All right, so I'm gonna do the other eye off camera and I will be right back, or cut the crease on the other side, then I'll be right back. All right, guys, moving on. I am going to go into, now I don't normally do this because I'm always afraid that I'm not going to, I don't know why I'm always afraid of shimmers, but I'm going to go in with the shimmer Wanderlust. Yeah, we gonna do this. We gonna go into this shimmer and we gonna see how she does, because me and shimmers are just kind of iffy, but I am going to spritz it down just a little bit. You know what, let me just try it without. Maybe it'll be successful without. Let's see. All right. Taking risks today, guys. Taking risks. Okay. Is that happening? Are we happening there, guys? All right, I can dig that. Let's see. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray it down so that I just, yeah, so I get more of a payoff. So I'm gonna spray this baby down with some setting spray, and I will be right back. All right, y'all, I don't love it, but I don't hate it. But we're gonna pull it together. So I'm going back in with that Yacht Life, and I'm gonna blend in here at the end towards the corners. I may have to go in there with a little black at the end, although it's not a black in this palette, which I would really wish there was. I may go back in with a black, because I always love to finish off my corners with a little darker color than this. Okay, friends, so I added some black in here. So I'm going to go in and, so yeah, I'm playing with this palette and just trying to figure out how these colors work on me. I always move into these videos blindly. So what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna add some of that teal color in here. I don't know what color, I don't know. All right, friends, so I am back. As you can tell, I went on ahead and popped on some lashes and finished up that little eye on the corner. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to come back and finish my under eye with you guys. So again, I'm going to go back into this beautiful Sweet Oasis palette. But I'm also going to, before I do that, grab a little black from the James Charles palette so I can go under that eye here. Smoke it out a little bit. Then I'm gonna finish it off with some teal color. We'll see. We'll see what color, I don't know. All right, I'm gonna go in and I think I'm gonna grab this color Hidden Cove. I'm gonna start with this. I'm gonna stamp it here under this eye. All right, so I tapped some of that Hidden Cove under that pink eye, and I'm gonna finish my whole look, and I will see you guys at the very end, and I'll tell you guys what I thought about the palette. All right.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, I've been on the
I am super excited about the look, guys. I was getting a little lost in this palette earlier, so I didn't know how it was going to turn out, but I love it. I love the colors. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? So the final look, I did, like I said earlier before, I did go into a black color, and I, you know, had to darken my edges. I love that, darken my edges. I sound like I'm talking about hair. I love for my outer corners to be a little darker, so that's it. This was the palette that I use. Again, the Sweet Oasis palette. And I used all of these, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I went into this, these two colors as well. Yeah, we came up with this. Oh, also too, in my inner corners, I have this, what's it called? Just Us 2. So yeah, I like the palette. I think I'm gonna get some really, really fun looks out of this. And I hope that you guys like. And y'all clock the hair, baby. Styled by moi. Very, very classy. Kind of gives a little retro look, you know, a little vintage feel. I also made this little number right here. This is actually a shawl that's part of a bodysuit that I made. So yeah, I felt like I wanted to go a little classy tonight with this look. Yes, it is night, and it's like what? Actually, it's morning. It's like almost 4 in the morning that I'm doing this. But anyway, I'm so happy that I was able to do a makeup look for you guys. I know, again, it's been a long time, and I wanted to do a full drag look. Again, really featuring this palette that I just picked up today or yesterday. So anyway, hope that you guys like. Remember, I always do dance tutorials, mostly dance tutorials on this channel, but I'm doing everything. I really want to get back to some makeup, but yes, stay tuned for many more dance tutorials. I hope that you guys are dancing with me in my tutorials. If you're not following me on Instagram, please follow me at Delandis on Instagram. So anyway, I had a great time doing this makeup look for you guys. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing to this channel and press that bell notification so that you may get any notifications for any videos or tutorials or makeup tutorials I may upload. I love you guys as always. Mwah. Like spinning a 6